Have you ever wondered what's the best vehicle to take around the world off-road? Well, the answer is straightforward and simple, and it's right behind me. It's the Toyota Land Cruiser. Why is that? Well, because the Land Cruiser is iconic, it is reliable, it is available around the entire world, and it is super comfortable. And that's why it has become the vehicle of choice for overlanding, but Nathan's brought something different. Of course he has. Nathan, what the heck did you bring?
Something different, yet something very similar. It's a 2020 Toyota Sequoia.
But this is a family churchgoer.
Oh, but on contrary, because this has the TRD Pro package, and as such, it's built more for off-roading. And most importantly, it's not as ridiculously priced as that vehicle you brought.
Nathan, at least we can agree on one thing. Toyota is the way to go.
I know. Look, they're rugged, they're reliable, they're really capable off-road.
Yes, but Tommy says that there's a completely different hashtag way to go, and he's brought a Mercedes. Tommy, you brought a Mercedes.
Well, I bought the Overlander. What happens if you want to go, say, down to Mexico, but also take your house with you? Sprinter 4x4.
Well, we have to figure out which of these three vehicles is the best one when we're going off-road. So let's have a little powwow. All right, gentlemen, I think we can all agree that part of overlanding is how good a vehicle is off-road.
Yeah, absolutely, but there's a lot more to it.
Yeah, there's a lot more to it, but we are here by our new off-road trail called Tombstone Hill. And I figure we can take all three of these up and see which one does best. This is a 200 series Land Cruiser, which means it's part of an incredibly long lineage of Land Cruisers that have gone around the world thousands of times. And the reason for that is because, well, let me show you. What makes the Land Cruiser the go-to overlanding rig is, of course, the fact that it's completely bulletproof. It, in fact, is built in a specific factory in Japan, making it one of the most exclusive and one of the best built vehicles that you can buy today. And it all starts with this, a 5.7 liter V8 that's shared with, of course, Nathan, Sequoia, and the Tundra. But this engine, I bet, will go a million miles if you just keep it serviced. That is pretty incredible. Great thing about this vehicle is I've got all the tech. First and foremost, I'm going to turn on my heated steering wheel, put it in neutral, go into low range, lock my center diff, and then turn on crowd control. And then take the hands off the wheel, sit back and relax. Oh yeah. Oh, this is nice. Those heated seats, and let the truck do all the work. Basically, all I'm doing is steering. It's going a little slow. I think I will speed it up just a tad. Yes. This is modern technology at its best. I don't have to do anything. The truck does all the heavy lifting. I wish I could give you more drama to make this a little bit more exciting, but it's just so easy. There's nothing really I need to do. Just steer the truck and everything is all done for me. So let's talk about a recipe for building the ultimate Overlander. First, it's reliable and bulletproof. Next, it's ultimately comfortable. I mean, I'm sitting in the lap of luxury here. I have everything I would ever want to go around the world, including this. It's a built-in fridge. It comes with its own fridge. How crazy is that? Plus, let me show you something else. And finally, a lot of people have some issues with the amount of room that a Land Cruiser has when you're going overlanding. It's got these kind of funky side seats, but for me personally, there's plenty of room in the back of this truck for all the stuff that you would need when going around the world. In fact, we've got a recovery gear in case things get a little too gnarly. So let's try this new fangled tech going down the hill. And basically what's happening and why this truck sounds like a marching band is because the ABS brakes are pulsing very quickly. The modern technology like ABS and crawl control allow anybody, a novice off-roader, to go down a steep hill or around the world. It's really that straightforward.
Yes, I do have the same engine basically as that Land Cruiser, and yes, we do have the same archaic 6-speed automatic transmission, because if it's really old, why change it? And it works. But I do have a few things with this vehicle that Roman doesn't. One of which is a TRD tuned Fox suspension. That's right, this actually has an off-road suspension. And I also have TRD wheels, which do nothing but they look really cool. And I've got somewhat off-road worthy tires.
All right, Nathan, that Land Cruiser made it look easy.
Yeah, it really did. And unfortunately, I don't have all the goodies you have. So this is what I want to do.
Yep.
I'm going to put it in low.
Yep.
And I'm going to lock up the center diff. And that's all I got. There's nothing else here. I got to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm a little disappointed with this.
Really?
It's great on the highway. No. It's great on the highway.
Yeah.
You know, this is a great people mover. It really is. If I had a small trailer, a medium-sized trailer, great.
Yep.
But it doesn't come with a locker. A rear locker in a vehicle like this that's considered the TRD Pro?
Yeah.
I mean, come on. You know, what are you paying for? By the way, you're hearing that, right?
Yeah.
That is my traction control system doing whatever it can to try to maintain my forward momentum. That is something you didn't have to deal with.
No, actually, I just let the truck do everything it wanted to do. I just turned on my crawl control and
Yeah,
away it went.
I got my foot. That's all I got. Welcome to my humble abode. It's not so humble, really. It's roomy and spacious. Far more roomy than Roman's ride. Not as roomy as Tommy's ride. Tommy's ride is ridiculous. It should be basically his motel on wheels. But with this vehicle, the interior is part of the TRD package, starting with the seats. If you look back there, it says TRD Pro. It's got some special stitching. And then they have the floor mats, which also say TRD Pro. In fact, there's a bunch of spots throughout the vehicle that say TRD Pro. Okay, here's the bad news. Unlike the Land Cruiser, there's not a whole lot of off-road kit inside this vehicle. What you have is a center lock and low range. That's all I got. I got nothing else. So all the gizmos that Roman has in his vehicle to help him, this vehicle doesn't have. And unfortunately, this thing, well, it weighs a lot. It is a heavy, large vehicle.
You have hill descent control?
No.
No, you don't have hill descent control.
This helps. Do you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
That's the rear glass going down.
How's that?
Yours doesn't do that. Isn't that cool? I love being able to lower the rear glass. I hope that when they do the next generation of this thing,
Yeah.
you know, in say 2030 or whatever, that they actually keep that. That's really cool.
You know, this is literally is the Tundra's brother from the same mother.
From the same damn mother. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
This may look like an airport van, but this is no airport van you have ever seen before, because this is a Sprinter 4x4, which is a van for getting classy people to classy mountaintops in the Swiss Alps. Now, there's a lot of really cool stuff inside the van that makes it the ultimate vehicle to take you just about anywhere in the world.
Tommy, where's my heated seat?
Yeah, I don't have heated seats.
You do have this nifty,
Yeah, look at that armrest.
yeah.
But this is actually a special van. The Sprinter 4x4 is an expensive off-road built van.
Do you have a low range?
I do. I'm in low range. I've got my four-wheel drive selected.
How much is that as an option?
It's a lot of money.
Is it?
It's like $8,000, I want to say.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's a lot of money. The Sprinter 4x4 here in the US only comes with one engine, and it's a 3-liter V6 turbo diesel that develops 188 horsepower, but 325 pound-feet of torque. And believe it or not, the van here actually has a transmission with more speeds than the other two, because this is a 7-speed automatic transmission. But right here is the reason you buy the Sprinter 4x4, because unlike any other factory van available on the market, you have, check this out, a permanent 4-wheel drive mode, a center diff lock, and even a low range. So this isn't just an airport van, this is an off-road van.
So this is the only one I'm actually a little nervous about going up this hill because, well, there you have it. Because of that, we're already stuck.
Yeah, but the traction control system...
It's doing it. And, you know, these tires are not meant for off-roading. At least ours are, you know, beefier tires on the Toyotas. These are street tires.
Yeah, this is a big van to be dragging up here. That's put to the floor. Come on, figure it out. Jesus. Now the turbo kicks in.
Yeah. Power, that's what works. Think Unimog in a van.
I think we need momentum, Tommy.
Unimog!
Come on.
Come on.
Schnell! Cut the house! Oh, Philly! For God's sakes! That's awesome! I don't need to see my chiropractor this month.
It's a van still, guys. Let's keep
It did great.
This is awesome, man.
There's a lot about the driver's seat of the van that is absolutely brilliant. Primarily, just how tall you sit. You have to actually go up about 2 or 3 stairs just to get into the driver's seat. You've got a huge windshield, and you can see the world just simply pass by. Having said that, it's still a van, which means it's pretty basic in here. So we have this small little radio. There's no touchscreen, no navigation, no satellite radio. There's also no heated seats. There's no dual zone automatic climate control. The gauges are simple and black. There's no heated steering wheel. There's no heads-up display. It's a van, right? So it's not going to be all that luxurious, but let me show you the best part of the van, and that's in the van part. And this is why you buy a Sprinter 4x4. And I even have, check this out, a hallway. Not many Land Cruisers can say that about themselves, but seriously, this is basically a blank canvas to do whatever you want. And now there's a couple different configurations of Sprinter. There's your standard kind of work van. You also have a crew van, which is half work, half seats. And then this is the passenger van, the one with 4 or 5 rows of seats here. But really, it's amazing just how much room is in here. You can put beds and kitchens and convert this to whatever you want it to be. You can live in the van if you want. You can't do that as easily in the other two. So this van is available with downhill ascent,
Yeah?
but we don't have it.
Okay, so we don't have down.
You got a brake pedal, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a
We're good.
brake pedal and actually, believe it or not, a automated manual transmission, so I can actually select first gear.
You're gonna roll.
Yeah, we're good.
No, we're fine, but
The center of gravity is so high in this thing.
yeah, it's got a solid rear axle, but independent front suspension. But I mean, come on, it seats 12 people and we just went up this pretty big hill.
I think
pretty cool.
12 people were in here, it would do even better.
This is definitely the most fun.
Most fun for
And
sure.
considering how crappy the tires are for off-roading, I think it did just fine.
Yeah, really well.
Well, that was surprising. Well, let's go wrap it up.
Yep.
All right, boys, I think we can all agree that they're very capable off-road, but how would we define them?
Well, I would say that one is fairly affordable, one isn't, and one is something that you really need if you're going to actually go off the grid and live in it.
I was going to say to the airport.
Oh, no. No, I think what we have here is a vehicle that is super big, great for every day, and can also carry a lot to go off-road. We've got the luxury off-road beast, and then we've got the vehicle that'll take you around the world with all your friends and family.
All right, if it were your money, Nathan, which
Oh,
one
the
would you-
Mercedes. Don't even ask. That Mercedes is awesome. I would make it into the Nathan Man Cave, and I'd have a little bunk for Tommy if he ever wanted to come with.
And you, Tommy?
I'd probably take the Land Cruiser because I think it's a truck that's just so renowned for getting you where you need to go.
Yeah, I'm with the Land Cruiser too. I mean, I know it's expensive and I know it's ostentatious, but there's just something about it that goes together with overlanding like peanut butter and jelly.
Well, as always, this is Tommy.
And Nathan.
And Roman saying thanks for watching, and check out TFL Truck, TFL Car, and TFLOffroad.com for all your overlanding needs. See you guys next time. Ciao.
Bye.
So Tommy, how much is that? Hashtag van life vehicle.
Yikes. Well, for 12 seats of Mercedes-Benz, it's just $61,000. How about you, Nathan?
Yeah, how much is that TRD Pro?
Come on, it's $67,000, but you get a lot for the money and really hard plastics too.
Well, mine is over $90,000.
I'm sorry?
90,000.
$90,000.
Yes.
$90,000.
Yes, but it's made in its own factory with by vessel virgins.
Yikes.